Good evening, basketball fans from the Stroud Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Montana Western. It is part 2 of our Frontier Conference doubleheader, the Frontier Conference men's game, as the Bulldogs of Montana Western, with a 10-6 overall record, 2-1 in the Frontier, host the number 11 ranked Montana Tech Ore Diggers, 2-1 in the Frontier and 14-2 overall. I'm Wally Felt, along with Mike Miller and Brett Wiebe, our producer-director. And we have the starting lineups being announced in, and we've got them on screen. And you can see the starters and stuff. And Tech comes in with a pretty good lineup. And the Bulldogs, you think they've maybe shaken off what happened Saturday night?
I hope so.
They had a lead against Providence, and then all of a sudden it's like somebody put a covering on the basket, and they had the shots, but they didn't fall.
Well, and the defense was pretty good, Looking across the court here, of course, Tyler Miller is an assistant coach for Montana Tech, and he played on some of those very, very, great basketball teams for Western, who went on to the NAIA National Tournament.
And his mom, a Dillon native.
Yep.
Carol Barnes, she's a native of Dillon, Montana.
And his grandmother.
You were in a couple plays with her.
Betty Barnes portrayed my mother while we did the Glass Menagerie.
She was quite the lady. Oh. I went to high school with Carol's brothers.
Betty Barnes could do it all. She worked in the financial aid office, ran the bookstore. All right. And, of course, today we're seeing one of the very, very best players right here in front of us, number 11, Hayden Decons, out of Geraldine, Montana. He's one of the best young players in the Frontier Conference.
And related, of course, to Bulldog Hall of Famer Kevin Inglet, who is his uncle. OKK wins the tip for the Diggers. And Diggers with first possession.
And a story in the paper about Keely Bake. I think there was a hold there.
Yeah. Well, his mom is a Western grad. Her name was Courtney Sedgwick in those days. She was actually a sports medicine major. And I said, so have you put down the rolls of tape? And she said, no. She said, I tape my kids and their friends in my kitchen.
Oh. I think Bake just got called for traveling. So that first foul was on Alan Kane.
And it was kind of a quiet foul.
I think he grabbed him by the jersey.
Stepney with the ball for the Bulldog. Thought about shooting. Oh, and a great steal by Koch. And Koch at the other end stuffs it for the Diggers.
Braden Cook.
Sophomore from Helena. Played high school ball at Capitol High School. Steals and lays it up, or not lays it up, dunks it at the other end. Nice little floater up and good by Alan Kane, and we're tied at 2. Just underway on a chilly Thursday evening in Dillon, Montana. And Kane with the block and blocking against 6'7" Michael Ure. Would you say that Mr. Kane has some serious hops?
Yes. So they're... Yeah, they had to reset the shot clock.
2-2 the score, just underway. And who we were talking about, Decons, with the turnaround floater that falls and gives the Ore Diggers a 4-2 lead. Bulldogs on the offense. Gruler to Stepney.
Ruler had the big night where he tossed down 32 points.
Adato with the hook that's checked away. Nice defense by Okeke. And the Bulldogs come away empty again. Your drops, puts the shot up, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. And the Ore Diggers lead by 4, 6-2. Okeke transferred a couple of years ago from Carroll, and he's found a home with the Diggers. Kane puts up a jumper from just behind the free throw line, doesn't get it. Gruler gets the offensive rebound, and he'll try a three and hit it. So Gruler hits the three, and it's 6-5 Ore Diggers. Whoa. Bake got away with something. Little elbow. Koch puts up the shot and hits the three.
Braden Cook.
Whew. There was nothing but net on that one. I don't even think it hit the rim. Odato's shot is up and no good. Okeke with the board for the Diggers, and he'll bring it down and set things up. Decons to Koch. Decons puts up the three, doesn't hit it. Bethel with the rebound for the Bulldogs. He'll take it all the way. Now he comes back out with the pass. Oh, good defense by the interior of the Diggers. And a steal at the other end by Bethel, so he had his pockets picked, and he did some pocket picking at the other end. 9-5, Ore Diggers over the Bulldogs. And we've played 4 minutes of the first half. So do you, early substitution, would you say it's to keep the troops fresh?
I have no idea why he'd bring them in right now.
Gruler, he'll put up another three, no good, off the rim, and rebound to Koch of the Diggers. He goes all the way down court to Okeke, who misses the bunny, and rebound to Adato of the Bulldogs, and we're across the other way now. Gruler inside to Merritt, and Merritt travels. He jumped up and then didn't do anything and came back down and tried to shoot.
I think he thought Cook was going to go up there and block that shot. Great pass.
9-5, Ore Diggers over Bulldogs. Adato with the foul, and Ure will go to the free throw line for the bonus.
In for the Bulldogs, number 32, Jake Hanks.
Michael Ure will go to the free throw line. That's Adato's first foul, but the Bulldogs' second. Ure misses the free throw, and it's 11-5 Ore Diggers. .15-minute mark of the, and a steal by Decons of the Ore Diggers. Will set them up again. travel by Ure. Looks like he lost his footing. You know, the Orediggers, Mike, under the reign of Adam Hyatt, they've done some pretty impressive things. For example, they made history after last year, and do you know why? They became the first program in the Frontier Conference to win 3 consecutive regular season and tournament championships. Oh, OKK had a little trouble with Bakes.
They were 3-on-1 on Gruler. Should have been an easy one.
Bethel comes down, sets things up to Ankeny, who just checked into the ball game. And they play catch back and forth. Now Bethel to Gruler. Gruler inside to Ankeny. Ankeny works his way in and puts the shot up, but the foul is called by, oh no, offensive foul. Ankeny with the offensive foul, which is the 3rd team foul on the Bulldogs.
I think he hooked him.
Big elbow.
No, hooked him. Oh. Wrapped his whole arm around the defender.
Now Rhett Reynolds here. His mom and dad played basketball at Montana Western. Tom Reynolds and Wendy Goligoski when they were here. I think that's when you were gone.
Mm-hmm.
Steal by the Bulldogs, Kane. He'll take a drive in, put the shot up, right off the backboard and in. And it's 11-7. And here comes a Orediger fast break. OKK going up against Ankeny, and he travels with the ball.
We've got a timeout, I think.
Timeout on the court. It is Montana Tech 11, Montana Western 7. We'll be back with more Frontier Conference men's basketball on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Who did you say this was?
Look at this. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium.
And I hope people will stick around during the halftime entertainment because the Frontier Conference Commissioner is here and he's going to make a special presentation.
We got a pretty good crowd gathered for this basketball game. I think the people that came in late missed a good one from the women's game. Bulldog women win 2 in a row.
This is Billy Carlson.
Carlson to Ankeny, open in the corner is Kane. He doesn't take it, drives in, off to Carlson in the other corner, back to Kane.
Good.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Something needs to happen. Kane will put up the 3 and throws up an air ball instead. So shot clock violation. Almost a steal by the Bulldogs. Wide open on the wing for the 3. Piefer, the freshman from Missoula who played high school ball at Frenchtown, And I think he's already made friends in the bullpen. Unless he's got Frenchtown high school buddies up there.
Frenchtown's coming to Dillon tomorrow. Play BCHS.
It'll be a doubleheader down at the BW Lodge Gymnasium.
Oh, give and go.
Oh, the old-fashioned way of play works good. Deacons with the basket, and he'll go to the line to shoot one. 16-7. It looks like the cold shooting that plagued the Bulldogs against Providence is back.
Yeah.
Free throw is up, and he misses it. Kane with the rebound for the Bulldogs.
I got to believe Geraldine must have been one of the best Class C schools in his senior year.
A foul is called, and I think that is on. Is that Piefer?
Boy, that was really late.
And it will be two call.
Called it on Michael Ure.
And while we're at it, Adedo misses a free throw. Eric Boyce, Vincent Summerfield, and Nate Whiteman are our officials for tonight's game. He gets 1 out of 2, and that ends a little bit of a drought for Bulldog scoring. It's 16-8, Orediggers. Bulldogs apply a little bit of pressure, but the Orediggers break it with the dribble.
Oh, he stepped on the line.
No, he called it travel.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Bethel will bring things down and set up the Bulldog offense. Kane inside to Adedo. He's going to go inside and over the top of the Digger defense, drops it in. 16-10, Orediggers.
No hesitation. One dribble, boom.
As you say, when that hesitation comes, that helps the defense out.
Yes, because they've got time to double him up, force him to the sideline or to the baseline. Oh, he can shoot the three.
He does, but it's a little hard, a little short, so it hits the front of the rim and bounces right into the hands of the Bulldogs. Adedo loses it off his hands, and a valiant effort was made by Koch trying to retain possession, but he just tipped it further out of bounds. It will be Bulldog ball at their end of the court. Grueller thought about a three. Now he drives in, stops at the free throw line, misses it. Came off the backboard into the hands of the Diggers. Okeke shot is up and no good. Bethel with the rebound for Montana Western.
Couple possessions, couple of bad shots. Changed pivot.
And a traveling call is called.
Now the dog pound
is alive,
yes,
and well.
They're upset with Okeke after a little joust there.
16-10, Orediggers on top with 9:47 left to play. Bulldog rebound collected by Gruler. A low scoring first 10 minutes of the ball game. Bulldogs average 79 a game, the Diggers 82 a game. We might get there. Adado lays it up and in. Yours wanting an offensive foul. He didn't get it, and it's 16-12 for Diggers. Step back shot is up and no good by Koch. And rebound collected by Adado off to Kane, and he'll set things up on the Bulldog side. He'll take a drive in, puts the move up, doesn't get it, and rebound to Ure of the Diggers. Torgerson, who played football for the Ore Diggers, comes down, lays it up and in right past Bethel, and it's 18-12 Montana Tech.
Torgerson has some speed, but he's pretty short. He's at a disadvantage on defense. Ooh, that's going to be, that's on
Deacons.
Deacons, that's his first.
Second team foul on the Ore Diggers, but it will send Adado to the free throw line, where he hasn't had a lot of fun. Gets the first free throw. And wow, you see Jackson Berkeley finally. Adado gets both free throws, so that helps his percentage out, and it's a 4-point Digger lead, 18-14, 8:20 left to play in the first half. Koch into Ure, and oh, wide open. Okeke off the pass from Reynolds, and Okeke had nobody around him except Terry Haverfield over there sitting against the wall taking pictures. 20-14. Ore Diggers with a 6-point cushion. Adado goes in against Reynolds and over the top of Reynolds for 2. It's 20-16. Ore Diggers at the 7:20 mark of the first half. Okeke at the free throw line, shot is up and no good. And Gruler had the ball taken right out of his hand by Koch.
Oh, they reset the, they had a change of possession. They did not reset the clock, shot clock, when Tech gained possession. So now we're going to have a timeout, huh?
So timeout on the court. Our score, Montana Tech 20, Montana Western 16. Back with more Frontier Conference men's basketball after this on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Schedule at Montana Western. I take one class for 18 days.
And we have 3 hours a day in that class. 4 classes per semester. Once that class is over, you get to move on to the next.
It makes school a lot easier. You're able to just focus on one subject at a time.
Right now I'm in botany, and we get to do a lot of labs and a couple of field trips. I find it very useful to just focus on one class per block. The block schedule is super helpful, especially for student athletes like myself.
My back is a little sore.
Back at the Stroud Gymnasium, I'm Wally Felt along with Mike Miller and our producer-director Brett Wiebe for Bulldog Basketball on the Bulldog Sports Network. Cope goes against Ankeny, misses the shot. Gruler with the rebound for the Bulldogs. And OKK came out of nowhere for the steal, puts the shot up, and he misses it. Nothing but air, and the Bulldogs have the ball again. Bethel will set things up for Montana Western, trailing by 4. Ankeny to Bethel to Berkeley. Berkeley takes a drive in, and we have players on the ground, but no harm, no foul, I guess. Oh, Berkeley drives the baseline and lays it up and in, and it's a 2-point Ordigger lead, 20-18.
Torgerson played football for Tech?
Yeah, wide receiver.
Well, he's got the speed.
Shot is up and no good by the Diggers. Threw a couple elbows and got away with them. The officials are letting these guys play.
Somehow Carson Peffer has raised the ire of the dog pound. OKK is from Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah, that's just fun to say.
Yeah, you know who's from? C.J. Stroud, the quarterback for the Houston Texans. And Frank Zappa used to live there back in the 1960s.
No wonder he had such interesting song titles.
Yes. Bake. Ooh.
You got a foul, and that's the 5th team foul on the Bulldogs. It will be Ordigger timeout on our side of the court. Got away with the travel there?
And got a block. Yeah, a block on Gruler. Wasn't Decons the defensive player of the year last year? Because they had...
He was, I think he was freshman of the year after his freshman year. That's too long ago to remember last year. Ure has it, being guarded by Berkeley, and he puts the shot up, and Berkeley, all that pushing and shoving between the two players, and Berkeley's called for the foul, and there's some chippiness going on underneath that basket.
And now we've got a warning.
Yep, they warned OKK for the Ordiggers and Stepney for the Bulldogs.
No, I think it's Gruler. Yeah, those two. So now they have to shut up. Shut up and play the game.
Which is what they should be doing anyway.
Yes.
Ure gets the first free throw. And my stats didn't carry through.
But he gets the second one. He's got 8 points on the game.
And the Ordigger lead is 4.
Now Gruler's got the big. Oh.
Ure pushed Mr. Stepney out of bounds.
was going to say that.
And you know, he's maintained the tradition that Quincy Taylor started last year about coming over and saying hi to us before the game with a fist bump.
Quincy was so much fun.
He'll be
ready
back
for it next year, yeah. Now they're OKK and Grueller are still going at it.
And they're going to call a foul on the Bulldogs. And
no, they called it on OKK.
I guess so, and he's sitting down.
Yeah, I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
He's getting a little upset.
Adam Hyatt. Oh, Ankeny missed the bunny. You're got an offensive rebound and putback, and Ordigger's lead 24-18. 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Berkeley puts up the three, doesn't hit it, and Ordigger rebound. Ordigger is quickly down court. Bake has it. He's open for the three and hits it. And he is fouled, so he'll get the very rare 4-point play. You don't see that very often.
No. Bake from Fairfield, Montana.
Nice to see him finally getting to start. He was exceptional sixth man for the Ordiggers for the last few years. Now he's a starter. So he completes the 4-point play, and the Ordiggers lead is 10 with 3:40 left to play in the first half.
Too many dribbles.
Adedo missed the first one, got his own rebound and put it up and in. It's 28-20 Diggers. 3:20 left to play in the first half. Stepping on the baseline was Decons.
Merritt with good defensive play there.
Kevin Bethel may not score a lot of points, but he sure can play defense. Oh,
Yeah.
Travel. Yep, I saw that one.
Yep, me too.
Step back shot is good. Colangis with the basket for the Diggers, back to a 10-point lead, 30-20. 2.5 left to play, and a Bulldog turnover again.
That was not a very good pass.
No. Shot is up, and shot is good. No good by the Ordiggers.
Tech is so quick, I think.
Jump ball for,
and I think,
and it's our Bulldog basketball. See the arrow over there? Yeah, Piefer has developed a fan club in the dog pound.
yeah, somehow. He's from a suburb there in Los Angeles. Hope the fires were a long ways from his family.
Piefer? Yeah. battled for the rebound, and it's finally controlled by the Bulldogs. Decons with a tip that didn't go in.
Oh.
Gruler to Bethel. Bethel moves inside. Nice pass to Merritt, but he stepped on the baseline. Oh.
Montana Tech taking no chances with Gruler having a great ball game like he did the other night.
Somebody's throwing stuff at us. 1:03 left to play.
Throwing at you, not us.
Oh, okay. Was it something I said in a football game? Under a minute's play. Oh. I think he's just slipped. It looked like his feet went right out from under him.
They don't have a work-study kid with the
mopping.
The
no.
mop is right over here, though.
Shot up by the Diggers, no good. Stephanie with the Bulldog rebound. Bulldogs are going to try for the last shot as we are under 30 seconds left to play in the first half.
About a 2-second differential in the shot clock and game clock.
Kane put up the shot, was fouled but didn't get it, and
They call a timeout. Oh no, I thought Adam Hyatt had called timeout.
are they calling a technical foul?
No, called him for traveling. He kind of gathered because he was going to take that long shot.
Gotcha. Well, no, they called the Ordiggers for traveling.
Yeah.
Turnaround jumper by Adedo is no good and no foul. That's one half of basketball, our score. Montana Tech 30, Montana Tech 20. Back with this and that on the Bulldog Sports Network.
defeating William Carey 3-0. And in a moment that will forever live in Bulldog history, the number 16 seeded Montana Western Bulldogs pulled off an upset over the number 1 undefeated Northwestern in pool play at the NAIA Championship site. That victory advanced them out in pool play for the first time in program history. The team made another historic achievement, this time by finishing number 8 in the NAIA Volleyball Coaches Top 25 postseason poll. That is the highest ranking in school history during the rally scoring era. Bulldog fans, let's give it up for your 2024 Bulldog Volleyball team. And as we celebrate the success of fall, it is now time to celebrate the incredible accomplishments of the 2024 Montana Western Bulldog football team. The Bulldogs capped off a spectacular season with a 10-2 overall record. In over 30 years. This season was made even more special as the Dogs celebrated the inaugural year in the stunning Bulldog Stadium. The record-breaking offense was led by 3 All-Americans, Michael Palandri, yards, surpassing the 2021 mark of 5,399 yards. The offense also set the single-season passing yards with 3,735 yards, overtaking the previous record of 3,535 set in 1994. And one more for you. The offense scored a school record 498 points this season, eclipsing the 2021 mark. Not to be outdone on the defensive side, the Bulldogs dominated, finishing first in the Frontier Conference in sacks and 7th nationally in the NAIA in that category. 5 Bulldogs earned all conference honors. Kanae Luell, Keegan Mufich, Raiden Swank, Brady Mounts, James Oates, and Jace Fitzgerald, who also received VSN Honorable Mention recognition.
We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and we took a quick break, and we didn't get a chance to look at the stat sheet for the women's victory. And we got to say upset victory, because the Orediggers were nationally ranked over the Bulldogs. And Mike, that's 2 games in a row, 2 wins in a row for the Bulldogs, upsetting a nationally ranked team. But you've got the stat sheet there.
Yeah, and both of the games were close. The women from Western had to hit a 3 to go into overtime the other night, and the women had to fight off a Tech rally here tonight. So the final score was 72-68 for the Bulldogs. They were led in scoring by Kinsey Peterson, who was 6 out of 12 from the field and 8 of 9 from a free throw line for 20 points. Peyton Hagee had another great night, 5 of 9 from the three-point line and 3 of 6 from the field. She also had 4 assists for 18 points. And then off the bench, Trinity Nichols had 11 points for the Bulldogs. The leading rebounder for the ball game, Maddie Moy, and Maddie is the leading rebounder for the Bulldogs this year. For the game, the Bulldogs shot 38%, about 39% from the field, 36% from the three-point line, and 79% from the free throw line. For Montana Tech, they had 3 players in double figures, including Brooklyn Hanquist. She had 17 points. Hayden Humphreys had 13 points, and Haley Niebauer off the bench had 12. She was 5 of 6 from the field and 2 of 2 from the three-point line, plus she had 4 rebounds. She had a pretty good game for a freshman, and of course I'm not saying that simply because her mom and dad were here. The leading rebounder for the Orediggers was Aubrey Rodemaker. She had 7. She also had 9 points. The Orediggers shot 42% from the field, 42% from the field, and they shot 39% from the three-point line. They struggled a little bit from the free throw line, shooting just 65%. The Bulldogs outscored Montana Tech 38-26 in the second half, and despite getting beat up pretty badly in the paint, Montana Western was able to pull off the win. Points off turnovers were exactly the same, 9 apiece. Second chance points, Montana Tech had 15. and Charge the Bulldog just came by and I thought giving me a hug there. And the bench points that were very close. Montana Tech got 22 off the bench. Western got 21. The largest lead by Tech, they led by 9 with 53 seconds to go in the first half. And Western, their largest lead was 6 with 2:42 to go in the ball game. So again, the Bulldogs kind of upset Montana Tech, and they moved to 2-2 in the Frontier Conference, 7-9 overall. The Orediggers dropped to 2-2 in the conference, and 11-6 overall.
Okay. Well, we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with more stuff on the Bulldog Sports Network.
except my arms aren't that big.
We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Montana Western. Mike comparing physiques with the Bulldog mascot and himself.
His arms are a little bit bigger than me, but I have that same chest and belly, and look at those legs. Whew. That's my next job after retirement.
Mascot?
Yep. I should go to Missoula and try to be Monty.
You're too short.
I am too old. What's the date today?
16th. January 16th, and we're ready. Orediggers will take the ball out first, and they'll do it right in front of us, which
is okay.
Yeah. OKK will put it in play for Montana Tech, and he does to Bake. And the second half is underway. It was kind of nice at halftime, the Bulldog football team and volleyball team being honored for their great accomplishments this fall.
He was knocked away by Adato, and he's claiming that it went off the knee of Michael Ure.
Michael Ure says, no, it didn't.
Yeah, shut up. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
let me play basketball. Bake with a three from the wing, and it is good. He is deadly. And the Orediggers with their biggest lead of the game, 33-20. We are just underway in the second half. OKK punches the ball out of the Bulldogs' hand, and it goes out of bounds. Developing a southern accent.
Somehow.
Grueller puts up the three. This one short off the rim. Stepney with the rebound and put back.
It's his first bucket of the game.
Wow. And he's the Bulldogs' leading scorer at 18 points a game. Oh, right at the buzzer. Great shot by Decons.
He's so smooth.
Oh, looks like his uncle. His uncle was a pretty smooth shooter, too.
Grueller a little frustrated with himself as he let that ball get away. Well, Kevin is the smaller of the Inglewood boys. Darren.
Yes,
a little
and
bit
the
bigger.
older.
Yeah.
I always thought Darren was the
I did
older
too,
one.
yeah.
But imagine their team when they played together. I think they played 1 year, didn't they?
They got second at the state. They got beat by Hinsdale with Bill Drykosen.
Oh.
He was playing at Hinsdale.
And then they all went and met in the Frontier Conference.
Our good buddy from college, Daryl Goodman, was the coach at Geraldine. Daryl Holland was the coach at Geraldine when they got second.
So the Orediggers force another empty possession for the Bulldogs. Ure can't control it. Kevin Bethel makes his life miserable. Oh, Kevin Bethel there.
That's his first foul.
And he will sit. Will that a shooting foul or a non-shooting foul? Okay, Decons goes to the free throw line. And he's 56% free throw shooter.
Ooh, he missed the first one. He's got 6 points on the night, all field goals.
He gets the second one, so right about his average, 50%. And it's 36-22, 14-point Orediger lead.
Bulldogs got to try and stay close. This is getting away from them.
And Grueller lost the ball again. He wants a foul, but I didn't see a foul.
I thought it kind of a bad pass. When you're 3 feet away, there's no sense in a bounce pass.
And Bake with another three, and that means we need a timeout. Patrick Jensen calls a Bulldog timeout. It's Montana Tech 39, Montana Western 22. 16:45 left in the ball game. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Montana Western. You know, Keely Bake, he averages 9 points a game. He already has 10. So he's above his average.
The Bulldogs look a little listless out there as they came out of that timeout. And they're going to call Jacob Anthony
for another hook.
No, I think just an offensive foul. And that's his second.
It's a 17-point Orediger lead, 39-22.
This is as low a scoring game as I've seen the Bulldogs play in a long time.
Well, when you average 78 points a game and you've only scored 22 and you've played 25 minutes of basketball, give or take a second or two, yikes. Oh, Alan Kane almost had a takeaway from OKK.
Yeah, he hadn't kicked it. He had an opportunity to go get it. Look out for a dunk.
And Bake will put up another three, but this one doesn't fall. Bulldogs, Kane has it. Now to Grueller. He'll try a three. He hits a three. So Kyle Grueller gets into the groove and hits the three. He's a 45% three-point shooter. In fact, he leads the Bulldogs in three-point shooting.
And he's got 2 tonight, but that's it.
Nobody really in foul trouble for either team. Kevin Bethel picks up 1. It's that is his second personal foul. Misses the first free throw. And he gets the second one. 15-point lead for the Orediggers. It's 40-25. 15-15 left to play. Bethel inside to Grueller.
Ure is from Idaho Falls. Ankney, of course, from...
Couple of putbacks by the Bulldogs don't fall. And Bethel comes away with the steal. 2-1-2 fast break. Bethel backs off, gives it to Kane. Kane off the backboard and no good, and Okeke is going to be called for the foul. He doesn't agree, and he better be careful. He's chatting away to the official.
And I think Adam Hyatt's going to take him out. What you have to do when a player starts to lose control.
And that it'll be the second time he would have done that.
Because he has that warning already.
Kane gets the first free throw. You know, Adam Hyatt's a writer. He's got a couple of books published.
Now the official is explaining to Okeke what happened.
And he's still not happy. He's pleading these case to Coach Hyatt, and Hyatt's thinking about the next play. Kane gets them both, and it's 27-40. Ordigger's leading the Bulldogs. Billy Carlson with the rebound. Do you think Ankeny and Ure ever maybe played in an all-star game together in Idaho?
Know. Marcin is a much smaller school.
Oh, nice move to the basket. And it's 40-29. Bulldogs making a little bit of a run, taking some pieces out of that Ordigger lead.
Carlson's got a hold of it.
And Ure's open for a three. Not good, too hard, and Kane with the Bulldog rebound. Carlson will put up the three. Oh, his was a little hard off the glass. And Deacons with the Ordigger rebound. Shot is up and no good. And Carlson with the Bulldog rebound. 13 minutes left to play. Kane goes all the way in, tosses off to Stepney, who hits the three. And Adam Hyatt wants a timeout as the Bulldogs have trimmed what was a 17-point lead down to an 8-point lead. It's Montana Tech 40, Montana Western 32. Back with more fourth quarter action on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Montana Western, our flexible schedule and focus on learning through experience are just right for your world today. Experience One, where you take one course at a time for 18 days and then move on to your next course, is designed to work for you, whether you plan to come to campus, want to stay close to home, or if you need to earn your degree while working or raising a family. And Montana Western is the most affordable university in Montana. Experience the difference, only at University of Montana Western.
guard that the Bulldogs have is bigger. They should take him.
We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium, and Torgerson has checked into the Ordigger lineup, and he sets the Ordigger offense up. Oh, a little elbow out there, but he's going to call the foul on Kane. I think Mr. Torgerson got away with one. Nice little elbow. You're top of the key, and he tries to drive on Ankeny, and Ankeny's going to get the foul. Is that 3 on him?
It is.
3 fouls on Ankeny. Elsewhere in the Frontier Conference, it is Rocky. Let's see now. Rocky at Carroll and Northern at Providence. Shot up and no good by the Diggers. Bulldogs can take another whack out of that Ordigger 8-point lead. Berkeley, Carlson, Ankeny to Stepney. Stepney pushed out by Ur, and his body caused the foul. I always like it when they actually commit a foul but then say they didn't.
Yeah.
When it's so obvious. Ur is going to check out after his 3rd personal foul, and Rhett Reynolds will come into the Ordigger lineup. Redshirt sophomore from Shelby, Montana.
The Coyotes.
Isn't that where Ray Wanty coached for a while?
Yes, for a long, long time.
Ray Wanty, another Bulldog alum.
I think his daughter graduated from Shelby, and she was the Miss Montana winner one year.
Stepney puts up the 3, no good, but Ankeny with the offensive rebound. He gives it back out to Stepney, and it goes back inside. Oh, good defense by Reynolds of the Ordiggers, causing the turnover. And Ordiggers with the ball and an 8-point lead. Cross-court pass. Okeke has it and lost it to Carlson. Ankeny has it, and he gives it. Finally, it's a fumble for the ball. Ankeny has it now. That was more action laying down than anything else I've ever seen.
4 different guys on the floor.
And the Bulldogs come away with the loose ball. We're approaching the 10-minute mark of our second half. And we've got a foul. Is that Koch with the foul? We'll see.
Nope, they
no,
gave
it was
to Torgerson.
For his first personal. 3rd team foul for the Ordiggers. Bulldogs have 5 team fouls.
But that's what the Bulldogs need to do. They need to go at Levi Torgerson. He is 5'9". All the guards are bigger than he is. If they can isolate him and post him up, they have a tremendous advantage over him. His strength and speed kind of are tremendous advantages.
Okeke does a little turnaround off the backboard and in for a 6-point Ordigger lead. Bulldogs cut the lead to 6. 10:22 left to play. Okeke drives in, lakes a little 10-footer, doesn't fall. Ball bounces right out of the hands of Berkeley into the hands of Okeke. He tosses it out to Torgerson, and Torgerson hits the 3, and we have a media timeout. Our score, Montana Western 34, Montana Tech 43. Back with more second half action on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. 10 minutes and 8 seconds left to play. And the Orediggers in control with a 43-34 lead. Bulldogs have cut the lead to 6 a couple of times, but the Orediggers find a way via the three-point basket to extend that lead back out. Odedo battle for the rebound, and it's collected by Reynolds of the Orediggers. Down to Decons. He has it. He'll drive. Goes against Gruler, puts the shot up, and doesn't go in. But
they're going to call that one for basket interference?
Yeah, I think so, by Reynolds. Reynolds gets called for basket. He was above the rim when the ball was above the rim.
And in that cylinder.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice leap, though.
Woohoo! You used to be able to jump like that,
Oh, yes,
didn't you?
yes. Not even in my dreams.
43-34 Diggers. 9:22 left to play.
Just awfully good defense for Montana Tech.
Gruler from the free throw line. Step back jumper is good. It's 43-36.
The Orediggers playing the game without Cam Lawrence out of Missoula. Senior guard. Saw him walking very, very gingerly along the road here.
Koch with the three. It's 46-36 Diggers. They've built their lead back to 10. Odedo drives in off the backboard, and they're going to say he was fouled before he made the basket.
That's what that guy called. Cook.
It's Cook.
I mean, that's what he's called.
Oh, yeah. We apologize to Braden Cook's parents. If they're not here, we've been saying the wrong name for almost a whole basketball game.
I think they're going to give Abby a...
And I'm surprised my buddy Paul Panisco didn't send me a text yelling at me.
Well, you would think that the two of us who are such fine cooks, we would have thought of that.
Odedo with the three-point play, basket, and free throw, and it's 46-39 Montana Tech. Looks like the Orediggers' original starting five is there. Cook gets another one, and it's back to a 10-point lead, 49-39. Gruler puts up the three, doesn't hit it hard off the glass, and Decons with the rebound for the Orediggers.
He just looks out of sorts tonight. Not the smooth play that we've seen from him.
.740 left to play. And Decons, what a move to the basket for another Ordigger basket, and it's 51-39. Well, neither team, I don't think they're going to make their average, but my goodness, talk about a low scoring by Montana Western. Gruler gets the basket, and he makes it a 10-point Ordigger lead, 51-41. 7:05 left to play. Peebles with the basket. And it's 53-41, 12-point Ordigger lead. Stepney from the wing is up and in and no good. It hit the rim and came directly out.
Good block out by the Ore Diggers. No Bulldog was even close to the rebound.
Cook with and he's fouled.
Yeah, he throws out those legs, and you're going to foul him.
Which you said is a technique used by many players. Yeah. He's not new at that technique. A little officiating from the crowd.
And Jalen explaining to the official what happened. Oh, he missed.
He gets the second one, so he'll get the third. So Cook's shot is up, so he gets 2 out of 3. And the Ore Digger lead increases to 14, 55-41.
And the Bulldogs better get going.
Stepney with a 15-footer that doesn't fall, and Cook with the rebound. Nice pass to Decons that didn't fall, but there for the offensive rebound was Pfeiffer for the Diggers. And he'll take a 3 from the wing that doesn't fall. And Decons with the offensive rebound. Cook with the shot up that is no good. And Merritt finally grabs a rebound for the Bulldogs. 5:30 left to play. Bethel's shot is no good. And that lid that was on the basket against Providence, it's back. The Bulldogs get the shots, they just don't fall.
Ooh, he's going to call a block on Abbey. That's his second.
So Adedo, second personal foul, 7th team foul, which means if it's not a shooting foul, the Ore Diggers will step to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
I do think it's a shooting
foul.
foul.
And he makes the first free throw. He gets both free throws, and it's 57-41. Montana Western trailing the Ore Diggers. And Merritt has the ball tipped out of his hands by Bake. And it's last touched by Bake. Timeout on the court. This is a media timeout. Our score, Montana Tech 57, Montana Western 41. Back with more Frontier Conference men's basketball on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. Just got a scoring update in the women's games earlier tonight. It was Carroll beating Rocky and the University of Providence beating MSU Northern. And of course, right here in Dillon, Montana Western pulled off a mini upset by beating Montana Tech for 2 wins in a row for the Bulldog women.
After that kind of a disappointing loss against Carroll.
You're doing a good job of defense against Adato, but Adato scores, and it's 57-43.
Abby's got 18 points. And now they're taking the air out of the ball a little bit, I think. They'll take a good shot if it's open.
Well, they're going to melt the shot clock down to Zippo. 6 seconds on the shot clock. And with the 3 is good. But then again, if you're out rebounding, it doesn't make any difference. You can milk the clock, but it's not that close. It's 27-26, Tech in favor in rebounding, so it's not like they hold a big edge. Decons tried to get the layup over Grueller, but it didn't fall through. Bulldogs, on the other hand, they need to take care of business fast. Oh, jump ball is called. Good check. Was that Ure that came away with that block?
I don't know, but it is still Bulldogs ball. Jackson Berkeley in. There's that 3-point threat.
Well, between he and Stepney, and Kane has shown, there was that one game against one of the Canadian teams where he didn't miss a single shot. Adato did what you said you're not supposed to do.
Too many dribbles.
Yeah. Yep. And Keely Bake just took the ball right out of his hands.
And we're down to 3.5 minutes. This ball game got away from the Bulldogs early.
Golanus with the basket, 59-43.
And he's from Trenton, New Jersey.
Shot was up and no good by Stepney. Berkeley went up for the offensive rebound and was jumped on.
Trenton, New Jersey. I knew this. I wonder if you did. It served as the capital of the United States for November to December in 1784.
I knew it was a capital. I just didn't know the year.
And Justice Samuel Alito is from Trenton, New Jersey. That's all I know.
And it's cold there right now.
I'll bet it.
So Berkeley gets a pair of free throws, and he will sit down, and Coulter Merritt will come in. Merritt's a pretty good defender. Okeke gets the ball down with the pass. 2:55 left to play. And he missed it, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back in.
That was out.
Decons. Yeah, no block out for the Bulldogs. Missed the first shot, got his own rebound, and then he put it back up and in, and it's 61-45 Bulldogs. Stepney puts up the 3, no good. Bake comes up with the loose ball, goes all the way down court to Okeke, and he goes over the top of Odato for the basket, and it's 63-45. And what was a close game has really fallen away from the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs trailed by 6 earlier in the second half.
Kane puts up the rebound, no good. Offensive putback was also no good by Merritt. And with 1:40 left to play, the Orediggers just have to dribble this one around a little bit. And they will have their third Frontier Conference victory. From the wing, shot is good by Decons, and it's 66-45, 21-point Bulldog deficit.
I will control my mouth.
Yes, please do.
Bake just took that away from Grueller.
Had a big grin on his face, too, after doing it. $50 seconds. You're wide open for the shot.
And two and a
One.
foul.
Yeah, he gets to go to the free throw line to shoot a, and it's 68-45. Adam Hyatt's going to let a few guys that don't get in very often come in and fill out.
Levi Torgerson back in.
See Owen Long, sophomore from Three Forks, checking in for the Orediggers. And he completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And here comes Connor Michaud from Missoula, Frenchman, Frenchtown. And under a minute left to play, Kane goes up, misses another one, but Merritt's there for the putback, and it's 69-47. And Bulldogs applying a little pressure, and the Orediggers not in any hurry to do anything. They're just going to play catch.
The Bulldogs are not fouling, not with a 22-point lead.
There's a
for
7-second difference in the shot clock and game clock. Oh, taken right out of his hands. Grueller got the ball, and he lost it right back again. And they're not even going to try and score a basket. That's sportsmanship for the Diggers. So final score from the Stroud Gymnasium is Montana Western 47, Montana Tech 69. The Orediggers improved to 3-1 in the Frontier, 15-2 overall. The Bulldogs dropped to 10-7 overall and 2-2 in the Frontier. We're going to wrap things up here so our producer-director can shut things down. Bulldogs on the road this weekend. They will play at Billings against Rocky Mountain College. That is on Saturday, and that should be a good one too. So, for Mike Miller and Brett Wiebe, our director-producer, I'm Wally Felt. We'll sign off from the Bulldog Sports Network.